Hey guys, it's Brick Thunder, and today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and doing a demo of Mr. Howle. Okay, so this box is huge. I can't even get it in the camera right now, but it looks really cool. Now, a little story on this guy. I actually did not like this one at all. I thought it just looked like a normal werewolf that we see basically everywhere, so I did not like it. I definitely did not think about purchasing it. And then I saw it at Flagship, and it jumped right up. I think he's top 4 or 5 right now for me. So definitely excited I could pick this guy up. So he was at my local store. I saw him again, super excited because, again, he's one of my favorites, and they had some stock for him. So I went back today, which is the next day after they opened, and I found this. So, yeah, I got this, and this is Mr. Howle. So SpiritHalloween Mr. Howle. Let's show all the sides of the box here. It is a pretty big box, not as big as I thought because it is like a over 7 foot tall prop, and the head and hands are massive. So are the feet too. But yeah, I have not looked at much on this guy, so I'm not really sure how the setup will be. I know he is not like a traditional seasonal visions werewolf or anything like that, so it might be a bit different, but his motion's not crazy or anything like that, so it shouldn't be too bad. There's all the sides. Alright, let's get straight into the unboxing. So let's actually do it this way. So open it up. Let's see what is inside. So there are some huge pieces in this box already that I see. Let's just tilt this over. You can see the hands, the feet, the clothing, stuff like that. But yeah, let's start unboxing. Here we go. Okay, let's continue. So, just starting off right here, these are huge. This is one of the feet. I don't think it matters because it looks symmetrical. Don't think it matters which side it goes on. That is amazing. It's giant. Look at that. Really cool. And the other one is here, so let's just take this one out as well. These are giant. These are way bigger than they looked in store. But yeah, that's awesome. He is a very, very big prop, which is one of the main reasons I love this thing. So, taking out the hands here, there they are. Those things are crazy. So these are bigger than the crouchy hands for sure, which I think, other than like the looming props, were the biggest out of any of my props. I think these might even beat like 12-foot skeleton's hands. These are crazy big, so that's really cool. Take that out, and also one more hand right here, which looks to be a bit stuck, but that's fine. There we go. There is the right hand. Put that off to the side. Next up, we got clothing. We can take it out of the bag. I don't think it's anything special. It is that normal like plaid design on a werewolf, which I do think it looks pretty good on him. They kept with like some neutral colors, not anything too like vibrant or anything, which is good because yeah, I like that dark gray, and he does have some fur in this, but it's also really nice and tattered up. It's got some distressing on it, got some more fur down here. Nice colors. I definitely like that. It's also got buttons, which I didn't notice at first. So next up, because this is a different company, I think it's Woyu, he comes with these. I've never had a prop with these before, so this is new to me. But what these are is basically the traditional foam design, but instead of foam, it's kind of like a big straw, and you extend it till it gets like that, and that kind of beefs up the arms and legs to make it look more real, which is cool. I actually like the straw design a lot. I think it looks a lot more professional. Here is the neck piece or hip piece, something like that. Looks like it might be the hips. Put that off to the side. We have the head right here. Let's try to take the head out next. I'm going to be careful because he does have a moving jaw. But let's look inside this. This is one of the biggest heads I have seen, especially in a werewolf. This is crazy. If you've not seen this guy in person, he is pretty common to see in stores, which is nice. Definitely go check this out because this is incredible. That head is huge, super detailed. Love that just look to it. It's got a really nice mouth, really glossy type look. Got the nice fur, a lot like Howling Werewolf. But there it is. Not even going to touch the mouth. It is all latex, really nice quality. Foam-filled latex right here for the mouth. But yeah, huge head, really cool. Let's just get up close and show those eyes. I love the eyes too. Really nice. Really cool looking. There it is. Awesome. Let's put that to the side carefully. I have seen some with less dramatic mouth movement, which I don't like. I'm really hoping this one has some good mouth movement. But if it's like Howling Werewolf, it just needs to warm up. After time, it'll get better. So next up, we do have another arm piece, it looks like. So another one that kind of extends out like that. And there's another arm. Next, we have this huge mechanism right here. So I'm not sure how this all works or comes to part, but there we go. There's a cardboard piece which has 2 hip loops, it looks like. Put that to the side. And then here is the main mechanism with some extra bits. So it looks like right here, these 2 things are actually zip tied in. But these 2 are for the legs, because he does have leg extenders as well. And the rest of this is the mechanism. Really big mechanism, but it makes sense. He is a very big prop. Next up, we've got some poles. Here's one that must have fallen out, and then here's the rest. So there are all the poles. Got some full color instructions. We'll take these out too really quick. And these look great. They do have what looks like an actual picture on the top, which is cool. This is a lot like what the most of the instructions look like this year. There's the front. Opening it up. That's what it looks like right there. And on the back. Pretty cool. Let's put that to the side. And the final piece right here, which is not as big as I first thought, is the base. Doesn't take up the whole box. That's usually what makes the size of the box the size of the box. But yeah, there it is. So that is all of what's in the box. Now let's get to the setup. Here we go. All right, let's start our setup. So we've got our feet labeled right and left. So we're just going to slide those on first. Put one there and put the other right here. So now we're going to take our poles right here, which we are going to kind of have to lift our feet, but we'll put them down, and these just go straight through the bottom and connect right down here, just with some snap locks. These go right there. Okay, so now this is going to slide down slowly, and we'll kind of just lift the foot up enough that we can slide it down, and then can slide the foot down like that. There we go. That's one. And now we've got our other pole. These are the same. They're not labeled, so it doesn't matter which side they go on. Slide this one down here. And this one's a bit more angled, so it will angle the foot more because it is in the back. Take it through here and slide it on. So now we're just going to find the connector, snap lock it in, and there we go. This one is actually raised up a lot, which is kind of cool looking. But there we go. It looks like he's kind of walking. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but we can see about that in a bit. But next up are the poles for the legs. So C and D right here, they are labeled right and left. Let's bring this over to the middle a bit more, but these poles right here will just connect. So left side goes right here, and this just creates the bend for the knee. Snaps in there, and this side snaps right here. There we go. So now that we have this, we're going to move the camera up and keep working up. Here we go. Okay, so I fixed the foot, and we have the legs on. So now it's time for these pieces right here. So these are those straw type pieces, and it doesn't look like these really connect anywhere. yet. So right now it looks like these will just slide on, and we can extend those in a bit. And it does look like they will be connecting eventually to a hip loop. Put the other one on right up here, and there we go. So we'll extend those in a bit, but that's how they look right now. So next up, we have some poles for, no, actually, let's do the pants first. So we have the pants next up. So I'm not sure when the next two poles go on, but it looks like those will go on right before the mech. Right now, let's add the pants. So let's do these. This is not the full height of the legs. We do have two more that come up. So he is going to be very tall. Let's take one pant leg. I don't think either one has to be in front, so we'll just start over here on the side and kind of extend it around this. We will have to keep these loose so we can extend the straw material later. So next up is this leg up here. And yeah, the legs will look really nice and realistic when he is fully set up. There we go. Take this one. There we go. So now we want to expose those top two poles like that. And there's the legs. Yeah, as you can see, it looks really nice down there. So there we go. Let's add the next two poles, and then we will move the camera up again. So this one is left and the other one is right. So this one will come up here, and because of how big the straw type material was, it looks like that is going to extend all the way up here. And next one just goes right there. So yeah, let's extend that straw stuff. Not really sure what to call it. I don't know. They just call it plastic tubes. But yeah, there we go. Let's take this, extend it all the way up, and now I see where they go, right in there. Let's just make sure it's all the way down here still. It is. Now we can take the pants up more. We don't need to bring them to the top yet because we still have to do the other side right here. Let's extend this. Kind of just keep it in place is what I did, and then just pull up. So get the pants wrapped outside of it, and now pull all the way up and extend it in there. I definitely like this more than the foam. It's thicker, so it gives more of a realistic look, and it's just a lot more professional feeling. Let's slide those pants up. There we go. We'll keep them there for now. We'll attach them to the hip loop soon. He's huge. As you can tell, this is very big. But yeah, let's move the camera up and keep going. Here we go. All right, let's continue. So next step looks like it would be the mech. So let's attach that. We have some crazy stuff going on over here by the mech, but we'll just take that off for now. Got to be kind of careful with this. Now, one thing I do notice is it's very small, the control box, or the actual place for, I guess this would be the control box, so the place for all the mechanics and the electronics. That's the part that was overheating at stores, so that's the reason why he was so faulty. What I will be trying to do is make a vent system so nothing happens. I don't think it will, though, because I'm not going to be triggering it at all till Halloween. And for Halloween, it is cold enough that it should keep it from overheating. Even still with that, I might still make a vent system just to be safe, because this prop is $300. So click that in, and almost there we go. All right, clicked in. Now we need the hip loop, which I'm not sure which one. There's 3 of them, I think. So first one's I, then F, then H. So I is the one that we took out first. It looks like this. This one goes all the way over the top, it looks like, and down. Oh, we got a bit stuck there. And bring it all the way down. So yeah, this one is the bottom one, and this one will be what keeps the pants up, it looks like. Take that and kind of push it in. It's a bit bent, so it's not working too great, but I don't think that's going to fall off, so let's just try pulling this up. Looks good. bring it around the back. Yep, that works. That definitely works. There it is. So that looks great. It's big. It's very big already. Very tall, which I love. But there we go. Kind of adjust the pants around the front. There it is. Okay, so that's how big he is so far. Already super big. And let's figure out the next piece. So the next part would be F. So as I said, we've got a ton of hip loops. Let's take these out. F looks like it is the smaller one. So F right here is going next. So we'll take this, again, try to kind of get it around the top. So I'll figure that out. But this is just gonna click down into place right here. And it's got a ton of these hooks. I'm not sure what that's for yet, but yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, I'll be right back when I get this hip loop on. Here we go. Alright, so I got this hip loop on because that can slide over the top, but that middle one does not. That middle one has to go through the bottom. So you'd have to do that first, but because this will still work, we're just going to go with this. So, next up, let's add the shoulder frame. Shoulder frame makes this thing huge. It's already taller than I expected. Adding this on is going to make it even taller than I expected. Let's do that, and there we go. It is so big. That's already 7 feet right there. So with the head, probably more like 7.5 feet. There we go. It's very big, much bigger than I thought. Let's do the shirt. So shirt is next. This must be pretty big. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's what it looks like from the front. There's the back. Let's put this on. So this is all Velcroed together, so it makes it easier. But all we need to do somehow is slide this over the top. So it is big. I'll probably need a step stool soon for the head and pieces up there. But right now, I think I can get this. There we go. And slowly take this down. Velcro's in the back, so don't need to worry about those right now. Sensor is in the front, so I see that. We're going to try to keep that right up here. And kind of just keep pulling until we get it over. Got something stuck on the back here, right there. Pull it down, and that's right where we want to be right there. That's where the neck is. So now we can kind of just adjust this. You can see where the sensor is going to be. We can take the back, put it around there. Wow, this thing is really big. There it is. That's what it looks like with the shirt. Let's put on the arms. I don't think this is the next step, but it is fine to do because I see all the parts now and it doesn't look like there is anything else. Yeah, just the hands, the head, and the arms. So let's slide this on. And this is going to be a bit harder since we have this already outstretched. So what I am going to do is kind of do that and just get it right back up at the top, because having it outstretched just makes it way too hard to pull over. This is a very tight fit, so yeah, it's pretty hard to do. Let's put this up at the top. So that's gonna be something that we do with a step stool. So we are gonna need a step stool for these. So I'm going to get that right now, and we'll be back to get this one on and the other arm on. Here we go. Okay, so I have the arms on now, and this actually is a completely new Mr. Howle right here. This is not the one I've been setting up, and it is actually the next day, if you couldn't tell. So I got right here, and notice both arms welds have snapped. So went and got an exchange and got this guy now, and both arms are fine now. So I attached both. They're just the normal prongs, and I extended the little tubes, and now it's ready for the rest. So yeah, you're not going to notice much of a difference here, but it did happen. This is a completely new one right here. All right, let's continue our setup here. So put in the arms here. There are some Velcros for the hands. And this sleeve will just slide right up and go like that. kind of just adjust it, and there we go. His hands are huge. It looks really, really cool. Put this side on. Also has a Velcro. I definitely like that because he is moving a lot, and having the Velcro will definitely help that. So these sleeves don't just slide right off. Let's see, where is this? Velcro is over here at the bottom. Pull this off, and there we go. So now we can kind of just adjust it how we want, but there we go. Both arms are on. It looks really good. They do kind of have a little wiggle room, but not much. You can see they're kind of locked in place there. So he's really big already, if you can't tell. Next up is my favorite part right here. This is the head. This thing is really cool. Love the sculpt, love the detail. And let's put this thing up here. So there are 2 wires that connect it, but we will do that off camera because I know you guys can't see that part. But let's connect it right up here. There are 2 prongs holding it in. Kind of grab it by the ears, I guess, once we have it in place. But looks like it's almost there. And there we go. Let go. And the setup is finished. There he is, Mr. Howle. Over 7 feet already, probably 7'5". And then when he goes up, even over that. So he gets even taller. The nose goes all the way up, almost touches my ceiling, which is 8 feet. But there he is. Setup complete. Very long setup. Wasn't too bad, but there it is. So let's go to the demo. Here we go. All right, here he is. He is fully set up and ready. Let's just get kind of a closer look. Starting down with the feet, love these, a lot like Howling Werewolf, but huge. Going up to the pants, looks really nice with that tubing instead of the foam. Huge hands, just really, really big. Awesome features on this guy. Got some nice tattered up clothing, really nice distressed type look. And there's the face. Awesome, super nice sculpt, some glossy looking teeth. Got the really nice face up there, the really creepy looking eyes. Very, very cool look. But yeah, that is it to what he looks like. Let's do the demo. Here we go. So he is on sensor mode, and his sensor is right down on the chest. All right, here we go. Really awesome. So his mech does make some noise, but I do not have him on full volume. So with full volume, I think it would not be very noticeable at all. But yeah, let's get him to sensor again. We'll go for a more up high look. Amazing animatronic. So yeah, this guy definitely right up to my top 4. Not super happy with the quality because this one also did have a bit of a mistake. It had just kind of some bent metal right up here in the arm, but super easy fix. Definitely happy with, here he goes again. Definitely happy with how easy it was to get him replaced. Definitely happy with Spirit's customer service there. But, yeah, super, super animatronic other than that. I do know some have problems with overheating, but that is also a pretty simple fix. But yeah, other than that stuff, here he goes again. He is very cool. Love that animation. Love the audio. And then, yeah, his design is super, super cool. Alright, so that was Mr. Howle from Spirit Halloween. So this is definitely one of my favorites. I do recommend this guy other than those few issues with the actual mech itself and the metal. Other than that, this is such a cool design. I don't expect all of them to have issues. Other than those little problems, it seems to be pretty well made. But there it is. He is very big, very cool. Definitely love the huge features on this guy, and I definitely think this one will fit right in the haunt, and people will for sure have this guy as one of their favorites. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.